Hello everyone, Dr. Mandell here. If you're struggling with thinning hair, slow hair growth, or brittle strands, I want to share something simple, natural, and powerful that you can take one spoonful of before bed. This has been used for generations to support hair health, nourish the scalp, and give your follicles the nutrients they need to thrive. Today we're talking about black seed oil, also known as Nigella sativa. And yes, one spoon before bed can make a tremendous difference for your hair, your scalp, and even your overall health. For thousands of years, civilizations across the Middle East, Africa, and Asia guarded one small seed as if it were treasure. A seed so powerful that ancient healers called it the seed of blessing, something they believed could strengthen the body from the inside out. But today, modern science is revealing why this ancient remedy was so deeply valued and why so many people turn to it when their hair begins to thin, shed, or lose its strength. Because inside these tiny black seeds lies a compound that has captured the attention of researchers worldwide, thymoquinone, a natural molecule with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties so profound that scientists have studied it for its effects on the skin, the scalp, and the very cells that control hair growth. And when you understand what thymoquinone does inside the body, you begin to understand why one spoon before bed has become a ritual for countless people struggling with weak, lifeless hair. Your hair follicles are not just tiny holes in the skin. They are living, breathing microorgans that depend on clean blood flow, oxygen, and nutrients to survive. But in the modern world, these follicles are under constant attack. Pollution, chronic stress, inflammation, oxidative damage, slowly suffocating the follicle's ability to produce strong strands. Over time, the root weakens, the growth phase shortens, shedding increases. And this is where black seed oil steps in, not as magic, but as biology. When thymoquinone enters the body, it begins fighting oxidative stress, the same internal stress that damages the follicle's stem cells and accelerates aging. Studies have shown that antioxidants dramatically support the environment in which hair follicles operate, allowing them to stay healthier for longer. As oxidative stress drops, the follicle's natural repair mechanisms can finally reset, giving the hair a chance to grow in a stronger, calmer environment. But the story doesn't stop there. Inflammation is one of the hidden enemies of hair growth. Microscopic inflammation around the scalp can choke the follicle, restrict its blood supply, and push it prematurely into the resting phase. Many people don't even know this is happening. They blame shampoo, they blame genetics, they blame age. But deep beneath the skin, inflammation has been silently disrupting the hair cycle for years. Research on black seed oil shows that thymoquinone helps calm this inflammatory activity, allowing blood flow to return and bringing life back to dormant or weakened follicles. And when blood flow improves, everything changes. Nutrients move in, waste moves out, oxygen returns. This simple shift creates the foundation every strand of hair depends on. Suddenly, the follicle is no longer fighting for survival. It's supported, nourished, and capable of growth again. What's even more remarkable is the nutrient profile inside black seed oil. Essential fatty acids like omega-3, omega-6, and omega-9 help fortify the cell membranes within the scalp. These fats create a more hydrated, more resilient environment, one where dryness, brittleness, and scalp irritation begin to fade. Hair doesn't just grow, it grows with strength, smoothness, and stability. Scientists have long known that omega-rich oils support the integrity of both skin and hair, but black seed oil brings these fats together in a unique combination that the body recognizes and uses almost immediately. Then comes the antimicrobial effect, something many people overlook. A surprising number of hair problems start with microscopic imbalances, yeast, bacteria, and scalp irritation that slowly damage the follicle. Black seed oil has been shown in lab studies to possess natural antimicrobial properties, helping keep the scalp cleaner, clearer, and better protected. A healthy scalp is the foundation of healthy hair, and this oil helps restore that balance without harsh chemicals or artificial treatments. But perhaps the most fascinating part of this story is how black seed oil interacts with stress, because chronic stress is one of the most powerful triggers of hair loss. It shortens the growth phase, tightens the scalp, restricts blood flow, and produces hormones that signal the follicles to shut down. Many people notice their hair thinning during stressful periods, but few understand why. Black seed oil contains compounds that support a calmer nervous system, especially when taken at night. A calmer body sleeps better, and better sleep means better cellular repair. Exactly what your hair follicles need. Imagine what happens when you take all these effects: antioxidant protection, anti-inflammatory power, healthier cell membranes, improved scalp environment, and stress support, and combine them. You create the perfect internal setting for your hair to thrive, not because of magic, but because you've removed the barriers that were silently working against you. Hair doesn't grow overnight, but it responds quickly when the internal environment improves. Many people report noticing less shedding within a few weeks. Others feel their hair becoming stronger before they ever see new growth. These early signs aren't illusions. They're signals that the follicle is coming back to life. And that's why 1 spoon before bed has become such a powerful ritual. Nighttime is when your body enters repair mode. It's when your cells regenerate. It's when inflammation drops, hormones rebalance, and tissues rebuild. Taking black seed oil before sleep allows its active compounds to work in harmony with the body's natural restoration cycle, giving your follicles the support they need during their most critical healing hours. Across cultures, across centuries, people believed these seeds held a special power. Today, research is showing us the biological reasons behind those ancient beliefs. A tiny seed, pressed into a dark, potent oil, carrying compounds that defend the body against the very forces that weaken our hair. The modern world gives us endless hair products, serums, shampoos, and treatments. But the truth is simple. Healthy hair starts inside the body. When the internal environment is balanced, nourished, and protected, the follicles respond. They strengthen, they grow, they recover. And that's the power of black seed oil. 1 spoon, taken consistently, supporting the body at the deepest levels where true hair health begins. Nighttime is not just sleep. It is a silent, powerful reset button for the human body. A period when every cell, every tissue, and every follicle is given a chance to repair, rebuild, and regenerate. Yet most people go to bed unaware that their habits before sleep can either fuel this process or sabotage it completely. What if I told you that 1 simple ritual, 1 small spoonful of a natural substance, can dramatically enhance the body's repair mechanisms, creating the ideal conditions for hair growth, stronger nails, and healthier skin? It's not a miracle, it's science. Our bodies operate on a circadian rhythm, a precise, intricate system that controls hormone release, tissue repair, and cellular regeneration. Deep within this rhythm lies the production of growth hormone, sometimes called the fountain of youth. Growth hormone surges while we sleep, signaling our body to repair damaged tissues, regenerate cells, and strengthen the follicles that produce hair. Without adequate sleep or with disrupted rhythms, this process falters. Hair thins, shedding increases, and the scalp ages prematurely. But what if we could feed these repair mechanisms, optimize them, and amplify their power? This is where the timing of black seed oil comes into play. By taking a small spoonful before bed, you are introducing a concentrated source of antioxidants, essential fatty acids, and bioactive compounds directly into your system at the exact moment your body is most receptive. Studies have shown that nutrients consumed at night are more efficiently absorbed and utilized for repair functions because the digestive system slows down and the blood flow prioritizes internal restoration. This is why 1 spoon before bed is not just tradition, it is a strategic biological intervention. Inside black seed oil is thymoquinone, a molecule that has been the subject of numerous scientific investigations. Its antioxidant properties combat free radicals, those rogue molecules that attack cells, proteins, and DNA. Free radicals are one of the silent culprits behind hair thinning and follicle degeneration. When they accumulate around the scalp, they weaken follicles, impair keratin production, and accelerate aging at a microscopic level. Thymoquinone neutralizes these radicals, creating a protective shield that allows the follicles to operate in a calm, balanced environment. But it's not only about antioxidants. Black seed oil also helps reduce systemic inflammation, one of the most overlooked causes of hair loss. When the body is under stress, whether physical, emotional, or environmental, inflammatory molecules surge. They constrict blood vessels, impair circulation, and starve the follicles of oxygen and nutrients. By taking black seed oil at night, you are delivering natural anti-inflammatory compounds at the precise time your body is attempting to repair itself. The result is calmer follicles, improved blood flow, and an environment where hair can grow without hindrance. The role of essential fatty acids in this process cannot be overstated. Omega-3, omega-6, and omega-9 fatty acids provide the building blocks for cell membranes, including the delicate membranes of hair follicle cells. When these cells are nourished, they function more efficiently. They retain moisture, resist damage, and sustain the growth phase longer. Research has repeatedly shown that diets deficient in essential fatty acids lead to brittle, slow-growing hair and increased shedding. Black seed oil delivers these nutrients in a form the body recognizes and uses immediately, especially during the night's restorative phase. Even more fascinating is how black seed oil interacts with the nervous system during sleep. Chronic stress is one of the leading contributors to hair loss, shortening the growth phase and triggering premature shedding. Compounds in black seed oil help modulate cortisol, the primary stress hormone, and support a more balanced hormonal environment. As the nervous system relaxes, blood pressure stabilizes, and deep sleep becomes more restorative, the follicles receive the oxygen and nutrients they desperately need. Night after night, this process compounds, producing gradual but undeniable improvements in hair thickness, strength, and resilience. Timing is critical. Research in chronobiology, the study of biological rhythms, shows that many metabolic and repair processes peak during specific hours of sleep. Introducing black seed oil into the system just before this peak allows its compounds to work synergistically with the body's natural rhythms. The antioxidants combat cellular damage, the fatty acids fortify cell structures, and the anti-inflammatory molecules reduce stress at the exact moment the body is most capable of repair. The result is a follicle environment that is not merely maintained, but actively restored. The evidence is clear, but the impact is even more striking in real-life observations. Individuals who incorporate this simple nightly ritual report reduced hair shedding within weeks, stronger hair shafts, and a scalp that feels nourished and healthier. These early signs are not coincidences. They are the physiological result of giving the body exactly what it needs at exactly the right time. The follicles respond, the hair grows, and the ritual becomes a feedback loop of restoration and vitality. Even beyond hair, the benefits ripple through the body. Improved cellular repair supports skin elasticity, strengthens nails, and even enhances organ function. By taking one spoon before bed, you are leveraging the body's natural design for repair and amplifying it with nutrients that have evolved to work in harmony with human physiology. It is a simple act, but one with profound consequences. And yet, most people overlook it. They chase complex treatments, expensive serums, and synthetic compounds, all while ignoring the timing and the natural cycles their body depends on. But hair health is not an external problem. It is internal. When the environment inside your scalp is optimized, when your follicles are supported during the peak repair phase, and when oxidative stress and inflammation are minimized, hair responds naturally, strongly, and beautifully. This is why one spoon before bed matters. Not because it is magical, not because it works overnight, but because it aligns with the body's biology. It gives your follicles what they need when they need it most. It supports repair, reduces stress, and creates a fertile environment for new growth. And when done consistently, night after night, the results compound, producing thicker, stronger, and more resilient hair. In the modern world, we often overlook these ancient, simple rituals, but science is proving what our ancestors already knew. Timing, consistency, and the right natural compounds are more powerful than any external treatment. One small spoon before bed is not just a habit, it is a strategy, a deliberate act of restoration, a commitment to giving your body the support it needs when it can do the most good. Night after night, your follicles repair. Night after night, your hair strengthens. And with this one simple ritual, you can harness the body's natural ability to restore itself, creating the foundation for healthy, thriving hair and a renewed sense of vitality from the inside out. The secret to truly revitalize hair does not lie in pills, serums, or expensive salon treatments. The secret lies in understanding that hair health is both inside and out. Hair is not just what you see on the surface. It is an extension of your body's internal environment, nourished by blood flow, supported by hormones, and strengthened by nutrients. Yet most people focus only on what they can see, brushing, washing, or coating the hair with temporary products. What they miss is the hidden science. Hair thrives when the follicle and scalp are both nourished from within and cared for externally. And when you combine the two approaches, the results are astonishing. Take black seed oil, for example. When taken orally, it floods the body with antioxidants, essential fatty acids, and anti-inflammatory compounds that strengthen the follicle from the inside out. But if you stop there, you are only partially solving the problem. The scalp, the very foundation where hair grows, is often ignored. Microscopic imbalances, clogged pores, excess sebum, yeast, or inflammation can suffocate the follicles and slow growth. This is why topical application of black seed oil is a game changer. When applied directly, it reaches the follicles immediately, delivering nutrients exactly where they are needed most. Massaging the scalp is not just a luxurious ritual, it is a scientifically proven method to stimulate growth. Research shows that scalp massage increases blood circulation, bringing oxygen and essential nutrients directly to the hair roots. It triggers cellular activity and improves the follicle's ability to enter and stay in the growth phase. One study even demonstrated that daily scalp massage for just a few minutes increased hair thickness over time. This is why combining topical application with massage multiplies the benefits exponentially. The compounds in black seed oil are uniquely suited for topical use. Its antimicrobial properties help combat yeast and bacterial imbalances that often go unnoticed but contribute to hair shedding and scalp irritation. The anti-inflammatory molecules calm redness and swelling at the follicle site, while essential fatty acids hydrate the scalp and strengthen the cell membranes around each follicle. This dual approach ensures that the hair's environment is not just clean, but optimal for long-term growth and strength. When you combine oral intake and topical application, the effects are synergistic. The oil nourishes follicles from the bloodstream while simultaneously creating an ideal environment on the scalp itself. This dual action is supported by research showing that external nutrient application enhances follicular uptake of compounds already circulating in the body. In other words, taking black seed oil orally primes your follicles, and massaging it topically delivers a concentrated dose exactly where it is needed. Together, they create the perfect ecosystem for hair to flourish. Consistency is critical. Hair grows slowly, and follicles need time to respond to these interventions. Individuals who commit to this combined approach report remarkable results. Reduced shedding is often noticed within weeks, and over months, hair becomes thicker, shinier, and more resilient. Each strand becomes stronger from root to tip, the scalp healthier, and the follicles more resistant to environmental stressors. It is not magic. It is the power of consistent, science-based care delivered both inside and out. The timing of topical application also matters. Applying black seed oil at night allows the follicles to absorb nutrients during the body's peak repair phase. Overnight, the skin and scalp repair themselves, inflammation decreases, and cellular regeneration is at its highest. By introducing black seed oil during this window, you amplify the natural repair processes, enhancing hair growth in a way that daytime applications cannot achieve. It is the perfect complement to oral intake, creating a 24-hour cycle of nourishment and repair. Even the method of application enhances the effect. Massaging the oil in circular motions not only improves circulation but also stimulates the mechanoreceptors in the scalp, sending signals to the follicles to activate growth. This gentle mechanical stimulation has been shown in studies to increase follicular activity, improve thickness, and enhance overall hair density. When you combine the chemical benefits of black seed oil with the physical stimulation of massage, you are engaging multiple pathways simultaneously, ensuring that no aspect of follicle health is neglected. The results are cumulative. Night after night, the follicles are nourished from within and cared for externally. Stress and inflammation are reduced. Blood flow improves. Cellular repair is enhanced. Hair grows stronger, thicker, and healthier with every cycle. What was once weak, brittle, or thinning is gradually transformed into resilient, vibrant strands. And the best part is that this approach respects the body's natural biology. It does not rely on harsh chemicals, synthetic hormones, or invasive procedures. It works with your body, not against it. This dual approach also addresses a surprising truth. Hair loss often begins at the scalp long before it is visible on the surface. Clogged pores, microinflammation, and microbial imbalances silently weaken follicles, sabotaging growth. Oral nutrients alone cannot fully reach every follicle if the external environment is hostile. Topical application solves this problem by ensuring that each follicle sits in a nutrient-rich, balanced, and calm environment. You allow the hair to thrive from the very start. It is a preventative strategy as much as it is restorative, protecting hair from future thinning and breakage. For anyone struggling with hair loss, thinning, or slow growth, this is a game changer. 1 spoon before bed nourishes the body internally, setting the stage for recovery and strength. Massage and topical application deliver concentrated nutrients directly to the scalp, ensuring that every follicle receives exactly what it needs. The combination accelerates results, strengthens hair at the root, and fosters a healthier scalp environment that can sustain growth for years to come. Across centuries and continents, black seed oil has been revered for its healing properties. Today, science is confirming what traditional wisdom long understood. The body responds when provided with targeted, consistent, and holistic care. Hair is a reflection of overall health, and when we address both internal nourishment and external care, the results are profound. Strands become stronger, shedding decreases, and the follicles regain vitality. Ultimately, hair growth is not a single act, it is a system. 1 small spoon of black seed oil before bed, combined with thoughtful topical application and massage, engages that system fully. It honors the biology of the follicles, amplifies the body's natural repair cycles, and creates the conditions for hair to grow not just longer, but healthier, thicker, and more resilient than ever before. This is the power of dual action. This is the science of real, lasting hair restoration. And when practiced consistently, it transforms the way your hair looks, feels, and grows, turning what once seemed impossible into a natural, achievable reality.